And now, it's time for another Dice Tower review with Tom Vasel.
Hey folks, I'm Tom Vasel, and today we're taking a look at one of the expansions that's coming out for Rising Sun. This is Kami Unbound. Now, there's a ton of Rising Sun stuff out there. Some of it's Kickstarter exclusive and stuff. This is going to be an expansion that you'll be able to get. And this takes the Kami, they're already in the game, and as tiles that you can do to get benefits. And now, it's going to provide more than benefit. They actually come on the board and help you fight. So the way these work is, once you've selected the Kami for your game like you normally do, you're going to add a card and a figure. These Kami are now actually existing in the board. They don't just give you the special abilities. So these figures are here, and at the end of each Kami phase on the board, whoever might control each of these is going to get that figure, and they can place that figure anywhere on the board that they want. Now, you don't need to put a base on the figure because you'll take the card of that figure and have that in front of you. However, it counts as one of your figures. It counts as one force and gets any special benefits that your units might have. They cannot be killed. They cannot be captured. They're like a daimyo in many aspects. But because up here, control can take place, change in any instant, they might go to someone else. I might have to give this card to someone else if somehow they take control of that Kami. And every Kami phase, and since there's 3 each round, these guys are going to be possibly moving again to any province on the board. Now, most of the Kami affect that province very specifically. So, for example, this guy here with the drums, only Bushi and Kami figures count their force in this province. Nothing else counts their force. So he'll change how that works. And we'll take a look at the different ones that come included with this game. Here, unless you're Kami, you can't move out of the province that this guy's in. Before he's having war in this province, all players there get 4 coins. This guy gives lots of money. This person here, Ronin tokens count as 2 force each, so if you have a lot of Ronin tokens, this gentleman is really, really useful. Fujin doubles the harvest rewards in this province. This guy can give a lot of stuff. These great harvest rewards that are sitting around here, he'll double them. Winning the war token also gives its harvest reward. So this guy is going to give you a lot of stuff. This guy counts for 1 force for each different season card that you have. And he or she, the person with the highest honor, can't be killed in that province that she's in, which might not even be the person who controls it. So you got to be careful where you put them. And so having these different characters is going to change up the game quite a bit. Let's take a quick look at the models. So really in this game, you're just getting models. I have a couple here of the regular soldiers to show. They're slightly bigger. These cards are really nice big cards with great artwork on them. But these, they're slightly different color. They're white, so they're easy to tell from the monsters. They're also kind of smaller than the monsters, but even if they're the same size, it's easy to tell the difference between these. And you might have to constantly, again, you don't need to put the things on the bottom of them, but you might, I guess, if you want to just know who's controlling someone at any given point in time. But they look good, of course, as with all the Rising Sun. I'm sure they would look better if they were painted, but even not being painted, it's pretty easy to tell them apart. This is my favorite one. This guy here is playing the drums. He's coming into battle, ready to go. So, pretty good stuff. Okay, so this is, for me, an essential expansion. I will never play without these guys once I play with them because it's so much fun. I like the controlling the Kami anyway. There's a little bit of fight over that to get those benefits. They're good benefits. But to now also control a guy who shows up on the board and walks around, one of the big draws to me of Rising Sun is being able to control more monsters, right? These essentially feel the same way. There's some cool figures that I have. But what makes these unique is there's 1 or 2 of them that helps you out. But the rest change the way the province works. And you could be careful. You could actually hurt yourself or help someone else out if you're not careful. But at the same time, they also provide you 1 force. So there's always some good that they're bringing to you. And they're cool models. It's an easy addition to add. Everything from the base box fits right into the main box of the game. So this is one of those essential expansions for me. I really like it a lot. Kami Unbound. It adds more choices. It makes the fighting for the Kami even more critical, and then takes that and marries it into how everything works on the board. Just excellent. Great all around. Dice Tower Judgment, excellent!
Thanks so much for watching the Dice Tower videos. Find more great videos and reviews, as well as our top-rated audio podcast at Dicetower.com. You can also find other great shows at DicetowerNetwork.com. I'm Eric Summerer, and you've been watching The Dice Tower. The Dice Tower is sponsored by Cool Stuff Inc., where you can find great games for great prices. Cool stuff in stock. Check them out at CoolStuffInc.com.
Shut the door.